All right, Shalom. We want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. And we give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that ruled well and that endured and that keep working and feeding us through the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and you brothers out there that are in this and keeping straight and narrow and walking that, much love, man, and keep enduring. We're almost out of this wicked ass place, man. So I'm just going to do this is going to be a quick video, a collaboration of about 3 videos that I thought was edifying. So I'm going to go through the scripts, and Lord willing that this edifies you and you see the time that we're living in. Now I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to some scripts, man, because this place is wicked, man. And it's not meant for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to come here and prosper and have a jolly old time, okay? We're gonna have, hey, the kingdom is gonna be unspeakable. The time that's coming to us and the elect that Lord willing we be a part of that number and maintain, it's gonna be unspeakable. What does it say? Pleasure is evermore. But now we're on the side of the devil, man. We gotta endure his madness till the Lord take him out the way. So I'm gonna play this, and we're gonna get into the script.
He was clipped on his vehicle by let's approach. So there was a mailman out trying to do his job. He was clipped on his vehicle by an unmarked NYPD car. Now, of course, if anyone hits your car or even your work vehicle, you're going to have something to say about it. Well, he said what he wanted to say about it, got out of the car to go deliver his mail. And he turned around, he had 4 of the NYPD cops on his back, and the thing started up from there. Let's go roll the clip.
Who's that? Him. He been a D.
Why are they doing that to him?
He might be right there on the side of the truck.
Go get your ID. Let's go get it. Let's go get your ID.
Deliver my post. He hopped out of the UPS truck. What do you mean it is? Yeah, hold on, my wife.
Sure, no. Now I don't want to go see your wife.
This is bullshit I be talking about.
What's your ID?
Man, they not gonna hold me up. Nah. On the job? Man, work it up. Lawsuit. You on camera? Lawsuit. A UPS driver. Not even Yo, don't play like that. I wait for that shit. Who let me? Free my package, nigga. Yo. Nah. He out of line. Bitch ass niggas. There's some bitch ass niggas. A badge on a gun. Bitch ass niggas. That's fucked up, man. Yo. You can't do that. You can't do that in public. You can't do that in public. You can't do that in public, son. Nah. I can call Officer Blanco right now. I'm going to call Blanco right now.
Call your dad.
That's it. So you know him? Call him before you start though.
They started arguing. You know what I mean?
I have no problem.
Somebody should have been right here to fire one shot.
Yeah, tell anyone you need to pass. I can tell Blanco, man. I got it.
Phone video captured the plainclothes NYPD officers approaching 27-year-old Glenn Graves. The postal worker was in the middle of a shift on St. Patrick's Day.
He might be right there on the side of the truck.
Go get your ID. Let's go get it. Let's go get your ID.
Seconds later, the situation escalates. Graves is led away in handcuffs. His mail truck left unattended.
The only thing that I think saved me is because it was on videotape.
He says he tried to comply with the officer's orders.
You've never been arrested? Never been arrested, never received a summons. I was extremely terrified. I was afraid that if I didn't comply, that something was going to happen to me.
Yo, you can't do that.
Graves was frisked and put in the unmarked patrol car. That's when the video ends.
And on the way to the precinct, how was it ride? I was told to shut up numerous amount of times. They rear-ended the car, and I wound up from the back seat, banged my left shoulder onto the driver's seat, and banged my face into the armrest.
If it could happen to the mailman, it could happen to anyone in the community.
Brooklyn Borough President and former NYPD Captain Eric Adams released the video to the public.
Those officers were extremely aggressive, and I believe that they wanted him to resist. He was smart enough not to resist, and I believe because of that, he's sitting here today telling the story.
The NYPD has been hit with other caught.
All right, so this shows you, man. I mean, you jakes to think, we here to, how you say, move. Of course you're going to have, the Lord's going to allow us to maintain and otherwise. That's why it says use this world. But this dude was pretty much, he got a taste of Babylon, man. Of America bitter, man. Okay, so I'm going to read these scripts. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 19. And I'm going to read the 20. It says, cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon thee cursings, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do. Because he set his hand, he was just going to work. And go back to his face. This guy, he was going to work, maintaining, said he never got in trouble, never been arrested. Then Esau approached him, man. And Esau was the one in the wrong. He clipped his car, and then the cops started to have a way about it because they had to make a report. Read it again. It says, the Lord shall send unto thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. All right, let me see that vexation. But that's showing you, man, this place is all around wicked, man. Let me get this other script. I'm just going to go through these scripts and through the news stories. If you brothers have anything else to say, please. This is the book of Malachi 2 and verse 2. And it says, if ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay to heart, to give glory unto my name, saith the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Because he thought he had a good job, he was maintaining, he was doing his thing, But that shows you, man, the Most High is put us in a hard place. Read it again. It says, if ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to heart, to give glory unto my name, saith the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you, and will curse your blessings. Yea, I will curse. It says, yea, I have cursed them already, because ye did not lay it to heart. All right, this is the next one. This is the book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah 30 and verse 2. Isaiah 30 and 2, and it says, Son of man, Salakia. Salakia. It's Isaiah 30 and 2. I was in the wrong part. Isaiah 30 and verse 2. And it says, that walk to go down unto Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Because, right, a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you trust in this society, man, that it's going to maintain you and you're going to be all right. But at the end of, you're not looking in the full spectrum of things and seeing that this place is death. This place is a bitter, wicked society, and it's built against you. That's all it is. It's built against you. It's built to come against you in every single way. All right, so that was all the scripts I had. Just a quick news story. Lord willing, I'll leave the link so you brothers can watch the full video. I mean, it's some information on there, but we're going to go to this next story. All right, it says Mississippi woman who attempted to join ISIS pleads guilty to terror charges. And if you see right here, this story is just to show you, man, they're slowly but surely painting you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as being the new face of terrorism. Because they have to put that, it's called a media campaign. They're putting this media campaign out on us now because they're trying to set the stage for when they're going to come at the Israelites in the time of Jacob's trouble. They're going to justify putting us in concentration camps and doing all types of manner of things unto us under the banner of so-called terrorism. All right, that's why they're putting you out there, putting Jake's faces on terrorist attacks and different things like that. But it says Mississippi woman who attempted to join ISIS pleads guilty to terror charges. She tried to trade her pom-poms for suicide bombs. They rhyme in there. Former Mississippi State chemistry major, and it's not just like you normal nigga women on the corner, you hood rat yarn hair having muskrats out there that call yourself women. A lot of you are gonna be mowed down. A lot of you are just loudmouth. You ain't got no respect, man. But this was a so-called established nigga woman in the society that had a promising future. And this is what they're painting that face in. So how much more you lesser Negro women? It says former Mississippi State chemistry major Jillian Young, who had been a high school cheerleader, honor student, and homecoming maid, pleaded guilty in federal court Tuesday on one count of conspiracy to provide material support to ISIS. She'll be sentenced at a later date. It says the Vicksburg beauty turned her back on her teenage pageantry after she converted to Islam in March of 2015, when she began wearing a burqa and distancing herself from non-Muslim friends. Prosecutors said she began to express hatred for the U.S. government and express support for the implementation of Sharia law in the United States. Young, whose father is a police officer and Navy veteran, sought to travel to Syria with her fiancé Mohammed Dakallah in order to become a medic for the terrorist group infamous for its cruel treatment of women and non-members. Dakallah pleaded guilty to a similar charge on March 11 and is also awaiting sentencing. So that's showing you, man. She was and her father was a cop. So they're moving, man. So these are the scripts I have for this. This is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah 59 in verse 19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." So when they try to rush in and try to take things into their hands, and especially the men of the Lord, okay, Abaratazar will be of that number. The Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is going to do something to them, okay, because they're trying to step in the way of prophecy. So the Most High wrote this to give us hope and faith in these last days, man. And to know, look, Esau is going to try to come at us, man. That's why they're putting all these faces up and doing all these type of things, because they're trying to paint you Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans as a new face of terrorism, man. All right. And this is the book of Revelations 12 and verse 12. And it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So that's what Esau is going to come down.